Good morning, lawn care community. I got a little mulch project to do today. Take you along, show you how I do these jobs, how I price it out. So we're gonna get the dump trailer hooked up. Dump trailer is back at the pole barn, so let's get hooked up to that and get on our way. So hold up. So you can do an entire year of mowing and that client's worth $900, or you can do about 2 to 3 hours worth of mulch installation, and now you've increased the value of that client by 55%. I love these things. These Alani News. Why are they so expensive though? Whenever I got this truck, the truck was more money than what I wanted to spend on a truck, and one of the things was this backup camera package that lets you hook up easily, and I thought this was just kind of silly, but I gotta tell you, I will not have a truck that does not have this now moving forward. You know, even if I just get a basic work truck again moving forward, I will have this little package equipped onto it. It's just so convenient. You know what I'm talking about? Whenever you're like having to get out of your truck multiple times to get it lined up. I'm gonna do this in one shot. Watch this. All right, it says we're there. All right, let's see. Money. Money. I really wish I had a electric jack for the trailer. This is kind of a pain to do this every time. What I do is I will always double check and make sure. I'll do a walk around on my trailer before I get going in the morning. I always check the tires. Always make sure this thing is latched and closed. Ask me how I know. That looks good. All those look good. And then whenever I get back up here, I just do a double check on all this. Yeah. One of the worst things that you can do is be in a rush around equipment. Slow down. Take your time. You know, if it takes you an extra 2 minutes, hey man, everything's not gonna fall apart in 2 minutes. It's better to have peace of mind knowing that trailer is hooked up correctly, all the doors are closed, that all the tires look good on it, buckled up, had a good breakfast. Let's go take care of this for these folks. So it's like 36 degrees right now, man. I'm actually not really interested in doing a mulch job in this type of weather. But you know what? There was an elderly couple and I just absolutely fell in love with these folks earlier, a couple weeks ago. And they walked up to me when I was doing a little job for another client. And they came up and asked me for some help with something. So I'm gonna get their flower beds squared away for the holidays before their family comes in town. So many of you know that we built a home a little further north and more out in the country than where I work. And the ride into town is about 20 minutes. And I gotta tell you that it is a very, very enjoyable thing for me in the mornings. It's kind of frustrating to have to come to town multiple times during the day because like our whole life is in the town that I work in. But that morning drive, man, there's very few people that are on the road, and it's a pleasant drive in the morning. Kind of just gives me an opportunity to just prepare for the day. We're going to pull into the landscape yard and get loaded up with some mulch. And I gotta say, man, I've really am blessed with our landscape supplier. If you have a good working relationship with your landscape supplier, you know, if they're just easy to work with it just makes the job so much easier, rather than having to travel long distances or just deal with butt heads, because Lord knows there's a lot of them out there. But I have a good working relationship, and very, very blessed to have the landscape supply guys that I do. Hey, good morning. We'll grab 2 yards of the dark brown today.
2 yards of dark brown?
Yes, sir.
I'll meet you over.
All right, you want to ride or you good?
I'm good.
All right. Yeah, we just pull up, they get us loaded up, and then we're out of here. All right, so we got these beds weeded and hedges trimmed up and monkey grass pruned down. Be honest, man, I don't particularly care for monkey grass, but I don't know what it is, man, but elderly folks seem to love it. Do y'all get this torpedo grass where y'all are? Because we have to deal with it, and it is rampant. Super invasive. All right, so these beds they're good to go. Got it all pruned up. We're gonna get some mulch in here. About 3 yards of mulch, and we'll get to work on that. Okay, so I kind of got in the swing of things on that lawn, and didn't even show like the work or finishing it up, but you can see my hands, they're dirty. I did work. It looked really good, and they were super happy, and we'll definitely be picking up that lawn for the spring cutting season. I was able to talk my way into that. And then we're also going to be doing a very small sod project for them in their backyard, just very small. So to the point of doing this extra service for these folks, whether it be a mulch installation, hedge trimming, a small sod job, or whatever, I want to make a point here, and I'd like you to pay attention. Let's say that this client is worth $900 throughout the course of the year for mowing. Let's say I've mowed them 18 times. They're only a 2-week, a month's client, and they're $50 a pop. And we mow 9 months out of the year, so they're worth $900, okay? Now let's say you do a $500, I do a $500 mulch job for them. Okay, so now instead of this client being worth $900, how much are they worth to me? They're worth $1,400, okay? Now hang with me here, all right? Let's work through some math. New minus old divided by old will give you a percentage change, all right? Let's work through this real quick. So the new rate, they're worth $1,400 to me, minus the old rate of $900 equals 500 divided by the old rate. So 500 divided by 900, right? I'll slow that down again. New minus old divided by old will give you the percentage change in value. So by adding one simple mulch job, it has increased the value of this client to my business by 55%. Now here's the magic of all this. Whereas the mowing will take us an entire year to generate that amount of money, we generated this extra profit on this mulch job in 2 to 3 hours. So hold up. So you can do an entire year of mowing and that client's worth $900, or you can do about 2 to 3 hours worth of mulch installation, and now you've increased the value of that client by 55%. We all get so caught up with gaining more and more clients, but I'm here to tell you, you can drastically impact your profit and the value of your business by simply selling the services that your clients need, looking for the upsells. You could very easily unlock 55% extra growth for your business. And here's the thing, without doing a single bit of marketing to new clients, and by doing services that are much more profitable than lawn care. Now, all this assumes that you know how to price your lawn care appropriately. If you don't, I will go ahead and post a video right here showing you exactly how to price your lawn mowing services.